What's up everybody, this is your boy Mike, and I'm here today to tell you the 3 biggest mistakes that I've ever made in South Korea. And I'm telling you these mistakes so that way when you come here, you will not make those same mistakes that I did. Thus you will have a happier life here. Even though my life here is pretty happy, I just want you to avoid some of the boo-boos that I made.
Chasing no bitch, swinging and miss, got me hitting these licks. I get the orders, don't get it distorted.
Alright everyone, so the first mistake that was ever made for me, actually, you know, I never actually made this mistake in Korea. I made it for Japan, but I know a lot of other people who make this for Korea, and that is this. You expect that you can actually live in Korea for a very long period of time without ever actually living here. And I feel that a lot of people, they fall in love with like Korean culture and like K-pop, right? Which all of them are pretty cool, but they assume that because they love those things, you can actually live here as well. In which, by the way, living in Korea is nothing like living in your home country. I promise you that. Unless your home country is Korea. Even if your home country was North Korea, it ain't the same. I don't know if I should say that on camera. Stop saying this, stop saying that. Okay. So a lot of people assume that transitioning to living in South Korea is going to be fairly simple because they really like it. They might have learned how to read, you know, they studied languages a little bit before coming, or they have Kyopo friends wherever they're from, like I did. But I promise you that even if you're very familiar with Korean culture, if you've never lived in South Korea, you are going to experience culture shock. So the same for the people who want to live in Korea. I would say if you want to live in Japan as well, just because you like anime, you might have Japanese friends, you might learn Japanese martial art. Please don't assume that you're going to like living in Japan. NANI? Because it is a country with people living their own lives, having their own culture, doing their own things. We come with those expectations based on things that we've experienced already, which may be completely different from what we're gonna experience. So it's really sad when your expectations don't live up to the experience, and then you end up disliking the place. Which, again, I have a lot of friends that studied in Korea or lived in Korea, and same for Japan, studied in Japan and lived in Japan. They went expecting one thing, and it completely destroyed their love for that country because they did not have their expectations lived up to. So for my biggest mistake is I actually expected Japan to be a certain way and it wasn't. And so it kind of prepared me for living in Korea because then I did not come with these gigantic expectations. So for all you K-pop lovers out there who want to come here and you're thinking you're going to just walk down the street like in the Korean dramas, they're going to have this like romantic drama, love, whatever. I'm sorry, but real life ain't like that. So don't come here expecting that at all.
Chasing no bitch, swinging and miss, got me hitting these licks. I get the orders, don't get it distorted.
All right, so the second biggest mistake I made is that I did not make enough Korean friends. And although I do have some Korean friends, I should have made more in my time by 5.5 years living here. And here's the reason why. So within my 5.5 years, I've worked and met and done YouTube with a ton of foreign people. Now, although I do love my foreign friends, I love them to death because we connect differently than I do with Korean friends. The truth of the matter is that foreign friends will eventually go home. And although you will continue to have those bonds that you formed while they were here, they're not here anymore. And so then you have to start over. And if you talk to anybody who's ever lived abroad, who is an expat, or if you were an expat yourself, then you understand this revolving door of friendships. And after a certain while, it starts to really wear on you and you become slightly jaded and you don't want to make any more friends. So then you basically gonna go around, you meet new people and you're just gonna be like, no new friends. No new friends, no, no, no. DJ Khaled. And for me, that has been one of the toughest parts about living here. And then even when I first came, I remember hearing about this from my friends who have lived here longer. And because I was a new person, I was hoping to kind of get in with them and still be friends with them. And I kind of understand how they feel now because even I start to feel a little bit jaded when all these new people come into the job, all these new YouTubers come into the community. And it's nothing against them personally, but it's when you form these bonds and then these bonds are kind of like, not broken, but they're disrupted because people go somewhere else and their life moves on, it makes it hard for you to move on as well. And ironically, that is the thing about some Koreans as well, is that they're a little more skeptical about being friends with foreigners because they feel that foreigners are eventually going to go home. So they don't want to invest in that time and that friendship when they know that that person's going to leave anyway. And sadly, that's actually the truth of the matter, is that foreigners do leave. And of course, you do have those foreigners who stay for an extended amount of time, for a very long time, but that is so rare to find. So again, if you do come to Korea, please make sure sure that you invest time and effort into making Korean friends. And I know it's hard, language is hard, but try. It's worth it. It is worth it, trust me.
Ain't chasing no bitch, swinging and miss, got me hitting these licks. I get the orders, don't get it distorted.
All right, the third and final mistake, which in all honesty, I don't even think that I made this mistake, which I probably did. Anyway, the third and final mistake to not make. When you're interested in somebody, and especially I've seen men do this all the time, don't be a creeper. Do not be a creeper. And I mean, that really goes for almost any place you are. Even if you're in your own home country, don't be a creeper. But I noticed, especially in South Korea, a lot of the foreign men, oh my golly, man, when they like a Korean girl, I've seen so many guys just be creepers, man. They just like, and girls too, but this is to all the guys who may not actually understand this, is that women have a sixth sense. And they know when you're looking at them, they know when you're interested, they know when they're desired. Guys, don't be a creeper. Watch the staring. And guys, if you are to go after Korean women, please understand that if you rely on any stereotype to guide your understanding as to who this person might be, you are going to fail before you even open your mouth. So please do not talk to some Korean woman about, oh, hey, so do you like K-pop? Or so what Korean drama do you like? Or if you think that for some odd reason that she might be submissive just because she's Asian, which hopefully none of you guys will do this, but I've definitely seen some guys who've done this living here. Yo, just don't, guys. And you also have to understand when it comes to comfort zone in that box, that you have to also understand that some of the things you may say can make people uncomfortable here. So Korean men normally don't go tell like Korean women like, oh yeah, you're so beautiful, you're so gorgeous, da 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 da, right? And although, you know, if telling a woman or man like, oh wow, you're really beautiful, like wow, you're really pretty, or wow, you're handsome, right? It can be a compliment. You can overdo it, and it can become creepy. You know, and I've seen a lot of stuff in my friends, like social media, my Korean lady friends, social media, where like foreign guys are like, oh God, you're so gorgeous, you're so beautiful, you're so hot. You know, and they're like, thanks, but guys, it comes off really weird and creepy and desperate. So please, in 2020, let your New Year's resolution be to not be a creeper. We don't want you to be a creeper. I don't want you to be a creeper. I don't want to be a creeper myself. Let's not be creepers together. You can be a creeper online and you may not realize it, but because you are online and you don't have that direct connection, one, you're even bigger creeper. But then when you're a creeper in person, load when you're a creeper in person and you try to like smooth people over by just being just really like greasy, it scares women away. Oh, it scares women away. I mean, I guess you can have a creepy woman too. Anyway, people can be just creepy. So have you made any of these mistakes that I mentioned? Or have you seen other people make these mistakes? So let us know in the comments box below. Have you actually experienced any of these? Also, are there any more mistakes that you've seen other people make? Or are there any more mistakes that you made? If so, again, let us know. Let us know your experience. Again, thank you so much for watching the video today. I really hope you enjoyed it. Please make sure you like and subscribe to this channel, guys, because it is the year of the Michael, of the MK fam. Yo, we're gonna really do it up this year. Make sure y'all join the MK clan. This is an awesome place to be. We need you. We need you to join the MK clan. But until the next video, you guys make sure you be cool. Peace.